Overcoming your weaknesses is crucial. Nobody is perfect, even the best people have weaknesses, but successful people know how to overcome them. Whether you want to have more successful personal or professional life, you should first start by recognizing yourself, and by that, I mean what you lack, or, in other words, your weakness. So without further ado, let's jump right to the first thing you should do. 1. Understand yourself. There are a lot of things we can call weaknesses, but to solve any problem, you must first identify where you have the problem. Sound complicated? Let me give you some examples. Communication skills like ineffective communication, difficulty expressing thoughts clearly, or a lack of effective communication skills can hinder personal and professional relationships. Poor listening skills, not being attentive or receptive during conversations, can be a weakness in building strong connections with others. Or self-discipline, like lack of focus, difficulty maintaining concentration on tasks, may lead to reduced productivity. Inconsistent work habits, irregular or inconsistent work habits can impact overall performance. Many of you are now asking, but how can we understand ourselves? Right on time. Let's start by listing what you feel is wrong about you. It can be events or anything that you hope to do but, for some reason, failed. I'll give you some examples. You didn't go to the school you wanted, or maybe your last relationship didn't last as long as you hoped. In other words, everything that can be related to a failure in your life, and that can guide you to know the source of the problem. Also, try to find out what the bind is between all these failures every time you find something similar. I'll give you an example. If you frequently feel uncomfortable in social situations and struggle to initiate or maintain conversations, you may have a weakness in social communication. You can also ask for feedback. It's one of the most effective ways, because others can see more than you, and because we all tend to be defensive when we judge ourselves. Now that you know how to identify your weaknesses, the work will begin. But before you start, can you help me overcome one of my weaknesses? I tend to not post more videos because I don't get feedback from you guys, so please help me gain confidence by giving the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you like the video. After knowing what you lack, now is the time to try fighting back. 2. Move to action. But before any battle, we need a plan to be the final winner. 1. Start by defining your goals and breaking them into actionable steps. By limiting these steps over time, you can give yourself the motivation to work toward them relentlessly. For example, goal: improve social communication. Start small, engage in small gatherings, listen actively, practice understanding others, initiate talks, begin conversations in diverse settings, join groups, participate in clubs or meetups, observe cues, pay attention to nonverbal signals, seek feedback, request input for improvement, set targets, establish specific interaction goals, reflect and adjust, adapt based on feedback and reflection. 2. Don't forget that there are things you're good at while working on overcoming your weaknesses, and those things are important to keep growing your confidence to reach your final goal. 3. One of the most important things is time management. Don't try to do everything at once. This all-or-nothing approach isn't good at all. Slowly overcome weaknesses with organization and time management. 4. Overcoming weaknesses requires consistent effort. Set a routine and stick to it, whether it's daily practice, weekly check-ins, or monthly assessments. 5. Improvement takes time. Be patient with yourself as you work on your weaknesses. Celebrate small victories along the way to maintain motivation. Finally, remember that overcoming weaknesses is an ongoing effort. It is acceptable to experience setbacks, but the important thing is to persevere and keep moving toward improvements. By combining these strategies and adapting them to your specific needs, you can achieve tremendous progress in both your personal and professional lives. If you want to know more about how to start improving yourself, please check out my previous video right here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.